I found myself sitting at an enormous mahogany dining table in my in-laws' lavish home, the walls adorned with ornate paintings that whispered wealth and tradition. The scent of golden brown roasted chicken mingled with aromatic saffron biryani, making my stomach tighten in anticipation. My wife, Clara, laughed with her mother, tilting her head back in that theatrical way she always did, weaving stories that drew everyone's attention. Across the table, her father, Henry, poured me another glass of water, his gaze both warm and subtly probing, as if he were testing the waters. Everything seemed calm, welcoming, deceptively ordinary. Then, my phone vibrated sharply against my thigh. Expecting a mundane message, I glanced down. An unknown number. Don't react. They're recording you. My pulse spiked. Eyes darting across the room, I noticed Julian, Clara's younger brother, holding his phone with a casual posture that screamed anything but casual. I forced my face into a neutral mask, chewing slowly, pretending to be absorbed in the food, though a storm of questions churned in my head. Recording me? For what? I tried to recall any slip or remark from recent days that could be twisted against me. Last week's heated argument with Clara surfaced. Her accusations of my lack of commitment, my supposed detachment from our marriage. We had reconciled, but was this her way of testing me again? I smiled politely at Henry, requesting more rice, concealing the rising suspicion. Another buzz. The text read, "Don't look at me. Just excuse yourself and call this number. This isn't a joke." My palms were clammy. Whoever it was knew the situation in real time. Feigning a bathroom break, I slipped out of sight and dialed the number. A composed voice answered, "Listen carefully. Your in-laws are setting traps to make you appear hostile. Do not fall into it. Stay calm, smile, agree, nothing more." I asked who they were. Silence. "You'll understand later. Trust me." And the line went dead. My mind whirled. A friend? A stranger? Or someone secretly in the house opposing Clara's plan? Back at the table, tension had thickened like fog. Julian's phone now aimed directly at me, his thumb hovering, ready. Clara, with a playful grin, asked, "Do you really think I spend too much money?" It was bait. I remembered the warning. A calm smile spread across my face. "No, Clara. I think you're wonderful." Her smile froze. Julian's hand hesitated. They expected an eruption, but got tranquility. She tried again, bringing up my late work nights. I answered lightly, avoiding every provocation. Each response felt like navigating a chessboard filled with hidden mines. The lunch dragged on, awkward and silent. Clara's parents exchanged confused glances. I could feel their disappointment, perhaps even frustration at the lack of conflict. Once outside, my phone buzzed. "Well done. You passed." The sender vanished instantly. That night, Clara was withdrawn, Chask scrolling through her phone with narrowed eyes. I asked cautiously, "Everything okay?" She muttered, "Never mind," and retreated to bed early. I realized then that the anonymous warning had derailed whatever scheme she had devised. 2 days later, a mutual friend revealed the truth. Clara and Julian had planned to portray me as aggressive during lunch to gain leverage in divorce proceedings. But my composure had thwarted them entirely. A strange mix of relief and gratitude filled me. Quietly, I began collecting evidence: financial mismanagement, flirtatious messages, and even their conversations plotting my downfall. A month later, armed with proof, I filed for divorce. In court, the tables turned. Screenshots, messages, and recordings exposed their plotting. The confident expressions of Clara and Julian melted away. The trap had backfired spectacularly. I never discovered who had sent the initial warning. Maybe a cousin appalled by the scheme, maybe a friend disgusted by their deceit. Whoever it was, they had saved me from a catastrophic mistake. Now every vibration of my phone brings me back to that tense lunch. The forced smiles, the hidden cameras, the subtle manipulations, and the single mysterious warning that shifted the entire outcome. Sometimes, a stranger's intervention can change everything. And in that moment, it had saved not just my dignity, but my life.